So explain first of all, programmatic. What does that ecosystem look like? And then what's required to do this, hyper personalized
Yeah. I think it's actually,
delivery?
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that I'm so in the weeds in programmatic ad tech that I'm probably going to keep assuming too much. But
Well, I'll
uh,
I'll ask you to clarify because
all right.
I'm not in the weeds. So
All right, I'll give it a go. So let's
yeah,
take like a broadcaster. I don't know why NBCU keeps coming up, like Peacock or something.
yeah,
And then they're going to work with a lot of SSPs, supply side platforms, which
yeah.
have connections to a lot of supply that will actually put their ad requests up for auction in the programmatic marketplace. And there's a lot of SSPs. And then there's DSPs, demand side platforms, who kind of aggregate demand. And that's the different advertisers that will
Yeah.
go in and looking to buy that
So
supply.
sorry to jump in, but just to clarify, but for me and for the audience. So an SSP would be a publisher in the traditional sense or a streaming service, right? That would be an SSP.
Well, an SSP basically aggregate. So they're a DSP and SSP are both kind of
I mean, sorry,
aggregators.
they represent. Sorry, they're
Yes,
they're not
SS.
the platform. They're the front door to those platforms, I
Yep,
guess. Is the
SSPs
word.
represent the publishers and aggregate up the
That's
supply.
what I meant. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So like
Okay.
PubMatic, Magnite, those are some of the biggest
Yep,
ones. And then
yep,
DSPs represent and aggregate
yep,
up the demand. So the trade desk is like the biggest open market one.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then they're kind of all setting a floor price for a CPM. So let's say like a
Mhm.
$25 average CTV CPM. And then a DSP can bid on buying if it's Peacock. I don't want to hurt their feelings if I'm putting their CPMs too low or what have you. And then they
Anyway,
can buy, they can,
$2,500 for Peacock.
yeah, they can buy, exactly. They can buy the ad requests that Peacock is selling through maybe their SSP,
Yeah.
PubMatic, Magnite, et cetera. Working in the industry, the reality is a lot of broadcasters, the publishers, end up thinking, okay, if I just keep adding more SSPs that can connect me to more demand, I'll increase my fill rates. And unfortunately, that's not always the case. So now some of these publishers are working with like 12 to 14 SSPs, and a
Mm,
lot of them are just like reselling other impressions. So it's just taking a cut of a cut of a cut. What we're looking to
yeah.
do with our ads manager is give the publisher a direct way for an advertiser to be able to buy their supply. So it's
Mm,
outside of the programmatic auction. So it's
mm,
guaranteed to deliver. And it's a more direct relationship with the advertiser. They can now email market to them, they can offer them discounts, etc. So that's kind of our way to help the ecosystem increase revenue and fill rates.
So your primary relationship is with the DSP, and you're or are you
I
going to
don't
be
want to
one of those
pigeonhole us.
SSPs?
I don't want to pigeonhole us as a demand side platform. That's likely the best analogy when you're buying through us in ads manager. We're
Yeah,
Gen AI tech, but
yeah,
yes, we do basically aggregate up the advertisers to buy through us. We work with
got
ad
it.
servers, then to and SSPs to then display the ads
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
publishers.